live. I'll wait for it to be
Okay.
official
Maybe.
on
Maybe we're live.
YouTube.
Maybe.
And we are waiting. My channel banners for some reason.
I think you're live.
I'm
Yeah.
live. Hello, everyone. Trey's not here to do the intro, but don't worry, I'm here to do it. Welcome to the
Yes.
Echo Racing League, Race 3, Season 2 from Iowa. It's just me and Eli tonight.
Yes.
This
Quality commentator.
is the second time this series has been to Iowa. If you remember, we came here in Season 1, also very early on the season. I believe it was actually Race 2. Hobos, I think, led every lap in that one. So, Eli, do you like Iowa?
I like it. Yeah. You can use more
I
than
was
one groove.
fun. You wrecked me here once. We're not going to talk about that.
I think you got wrecked all the time in that race.
All race, I was mad. Eli, tell me a little bit about Iowa.
Well, like it's multi-groove. You can get the high line to work. You can get the low line to work. It shreds tires pretty bad, so you
It
might have
does
to
do
watch
that.
out for that. And
It
that
does
middle
do that.
groove, don't go to middle groove.
Yeah, the
That one
middle
sucks.
groove is a death sentence. There is a seam in there, and you'll catch it. You'll spin out. As if you're not already loose enough, you'll get even looser. Um, I don't know much more to say. It's a shorter race because it's Iowa. Um, it's just like that because of the game. It's not very long. I think it's like, what, 100 laps or so?
Something like that.
120 laps or something like that. So
So people are gonna be anxious.
people are going to be anxious, especially when we get to stage 3. The restarts here can be crazy. 3 and 4 wide action
Better
on
not,
that.
better not crash.
Better not
You will be.
crash because, once again, this is the Echo Racing League. I know it's kind of confusing because at this point we are doing 2 leagues
I'm
in
about to
terms
be.
of broadcasting. But this is the Echo Racing League where there are no yellows, not even manuals. And so if you wreck, you have to hope for the stage caution to come out and catch you. And if you wreck in stage 3, you better hope everyone else wrecks with you.
Yeah, basically. Better hope the leaders wreck, and then it just
Better hope all the
usually.
leaders wreck. So this will be fun. Brennan's stream has started, so we'll jump over to that to keep track of the laps for everyone watching, because we still don't have any sort of ticker or lap counter in
Imagine.
spectator mode. Something
Imagine.
that even if there wasn't a ticker, a lap counter would just be great.
Yeah, honestly.
I would love a lap counter. But luckily we have streams as lap counters. But Eli, before we get to the race, who is your pick to win? Because there are a lot of heavy hitters in the
Uh,
field. I mean, look, some of these names: Big
uh,
Jim. You have Tim racing here. Dirty Boy Jackson, last season's champion. You have Brett. If you remember in the
I'm gonna
Winter
go with
Series, he
low
did
hanging
well.
fruit. I'm
Yeah.
going with low hanging fruit. Yeah, max boost.
Wow.
Yeah, but I went far up the apple tree for that one.
Yeah, you
I
had to
went
climb up for that one. I'm pretty sure.
very, very
If you
high.
remember, Max Boost dominated at the Charlotte Roval. I think he may have led every lap there. Well, every lap besides pit cycles.
Yeah.
And he won that one handily. I'm also going to go for low-hanging fruit, Eli. I'm going with
Oh, I
Hobos.
wonder who. Oh you in a
Considering
step
he
above me.
dominated last season in this race, why not pick him?
Why not?
Why not? I think he's racing. There's 29 people, so the odds of him racing are pretty high, right?
I would say so.
That's a lot of people. 29 is it's a
That's
lot.
a big recipe for disaster too on restarts. So.
Yeah. You have Nexus. Nexus is racing in this one. Alpha, coming off his Winter Series win, is in this. Did it for
Alpha's pretty good here.
Alpha is pretty good here. He's starting 23rd though. So
Oh well, it's not a long
I
race, so
think we
we
can
better hope he
join.
gets up there.
Is that what that means?
I guess so.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I don't want to race against these people. They scare me.
I don't. Yeah, I don't want to look. Yeah.
Keegan likes Iowa. Keegan, how much do you like Iowa? Because I like it too. Yeah, there are 29
I
people in
remember
this
Keegan
race.
punted me here.
I'm looking at a Fanatec wheel right now. Pedals and
I'm looking
shifter.
at. I'm looking at the shifter.
Oh, you're just looking at only the
Yeah.
shifter.
I only got the 25%.
Keegan likes
off.
Iowa because he's good there.
Oh, you should have raced this, Keegan. You're good.
Also, I have to say before this race starts, Brennan called his shot at winning and then retracted that statement and went to, I'm calling getting a top 5. So we'll see if he lives up to
All right,
that.
here we go.
And it's Tim's birthday. Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
happy
Tim.
birthday, Tim.
We're green flag, max boost on pole. Who would have seen that coming?
Hey. Oh.
I'm going to go further back in the pack because it's looking fun back here already.
Yeah.
They were trying to go 3 wide. Kenny was trying to shove it up the middle, and that hole closed up. But this is what you're going to see all night long on restarts is what we're seeing back here. I think they're 5 wide already. If not, they were 4. Big Jim's trying to muscle his way through traffic. He just made contact with the 2. Brett's back here in this mat. They're stacked
like
up.
5 wide.
Tim
like
has put, I think, the 95 in the wall. Oh yeah, we're.
Someone's on the apron. It's everywhere.
That's one of the. That's Alpha, I think. That was on the apron. Hard to tell because it's a Jimmy car, and
Well, I mean, most of them.
oh, Brett's in the wall.
Oh my lord, Brett.
Now Brett has consistently said he does not like this racetrack. Oh Nexus! Oh Nexus!
Oh, they're wrecking. Oh.
They all. Nope, Brett's wrecking.
No, Brett.
And Nexus, both of them.
Brett's not happy. Brett's not happy with the 7.
Yeah, Brett and Nexus are getting a little physical. Here's Koala trying to come through the field in that 11. Looks like he tried to do a Denny Hamlin, old Denny Hamlin car where it's black and purple instead of white and purple. It is nice to see. I really like that palette more than... They're 4 wide up there with the 42 and Dirty Boy.
Like 4 wide. They're going to be 4 wide everywhere.
Oh, for the lead, they're side by side. Oh my gosh. This is exciting stuff. Max boost inside. Cyogenic, another fast one on the outside.
I think he's got the preferred lane in last one.
Yeah, I think especially like once you start to get some laps on the tires, that outside really helps you. I feel like when you're on fresh tires, because I remember doing qualifying here and just hugging the bottom because you're on fresh tires. So I think though once you get some laps on the tires, the outside definitely can work, and it works well as you can see. One of the few tracks on this game where it is multi-groove.
One of the best tracks.
Resistance is up to 3rd in the 19. KD is right behind in 4th. And 5th place is Hobo, so not going to be as dominating as last season if if he does win it, but right now quietly inside the top 5 and looking for 4th actually on KD. They're still 2x2 back behind.
They're 2x2 a lot.
See, this is a lot easier to commentate than the Roval. We can actually see what's going on, and it's a circuit as opposed to a road course.
We might have some of the things tinkered with.
Yeah, it's very true. This is, you could call it a short track. I know that's a big debate sometimes. Is this a short track, or is it an intermediate? I like to call it a short intermediate to make both sides happy. But one guy who's made his way up very fast is Tim in that 88. My throwback. He's really charging up. He's battling with Kenny, who started, I believe, up near the top 10. So Tim's actually up to 11th right now.
I mean, he has nothing to lose, really.
He's here for fun and trying to get some points for his team as well. I mean, think about it, even though he might not be racing full time, he's still trying to get some team points. As you can already see, some cars are getting loose on corner exit. They are 9 laps in.
No one can. He's going to be loose the whole race.
Yeah, he may have put it on like a 7, honestly. So that might be why he's charged up through the field. So we'll just have to see how that all works out. Some people might start getting looser, but last season's champion trying to charge through this mess of cars. Once you get like back around 15th and farther, it is terrible. I don't know. Like, it is very impressive that these drivers are able to keep it together and not wreck each other lap after lap. Sometimes you can't even do it here with 12 people, so being able to do it with 29 people, it's pretty impressive.
So Max Boost is not like the 48 gets away.
Yeah, and what I've noticed about Cyogenic, he cleared the 1 and then went to the bottom.
If I was Max Boost, mine's kind of high side.
No, the 48, well...
Right when we say that.
I wonder if the 48's running high in 1 and 2 as he's lagging, and low in 3 and 4.
Maybe now we know why. Oh, now? Oh, there you go. The hot side.
So that's interesting. The 48 choosing different lines depending on the end of the racetrack he's at. Let's see. Yeah, he goes high again here in 1 and 2. Max Boost just trying to make that bottom work, hammering at it lap after lap.
If you have a looser car, you don't want to run that inside late.
No, no, definitely not. Now, assuming that they can make it on tires, they can easily make this first stage on fuel. So fuel isn't a concern. And I don't think tires will be either. I'm pretty sure you actually have to pit for fuel here before you have to pit for tires. And if these two keep battling like that, Resistance is reeling them in just a little bit. It's slowly, but it's happening.
Hobo's just
Hobos is just watching his prey right now. He's like, well, I might get up there soon.
Yeah, he might just be teasing him a little bit. Saying, oh,
Plus, he has some stage cautions to come out. We also saw, Max Boost got inside Cytogenic again.
48 had a looser setup. That went early.
Well, we saw last season with Hobos as Max Boost went to the top and now Cytogenic crossed back under. Hobos got better the longer they ran. His car was really a long run setup. I believe he had a tighter setup. So it'll be very interesting to see if that helps him here this season, if he starts to come in, because now we're about halfway through the stage. Coming this time, we're going to complete 17 laps of the 34-lap stage, as this is an amazing three-car battle for the lead. It's, the 48 just pounded the wall. Oh my gosh. That was a terrible hit. He's going to lose third off that as well as Hobos goes around. Here comes KD.
They were getting loose, and he tried to correct, and he overcorrected. Yep.
That moves Resistance up to second position. That 19.
He's been coming these last few laps.
We'll see if Cytogenic, if he can try and regain some of the ground he lost. Obviously, he was pretty fast there, especially when it was just a little bit of a shorter run about the first 15 laps there. He was pretty quick. But I think, as you said, maybe he put on a looser setup, which was why he was able to do what he did there. It looks like he might now be paying the price in the long run. Is that Big Jim up to fifth?
Yeah. Slowly making his way.
Oh my goodness, that man's flying right there. He's charged. He started further back in the field. I think he started around Alpha. He's up inside the top 5 now and hammering on the door of 4th place Cytogenic. And maybe Big Jim will be someone we have to talk about in this race.
If he got through the mess, I mean, he has a pretty good car.
If you can get through the 3 and 4 wide around you.
If you can.
I think the 21's on pit road. That'd be Glizzy Wagon, so I believe he is out of the race. Assuming he didn't just, it's hard to get forced down pit road here though, so.
Yeah. We'll leave that one.
The
48. Oh.
Yep, he's getting loose.
Yeah. Maybe he needs to rethink that loose setup.
Big Jim's gonna get to 4th off of that.
48's really streaking out. He's on the inside line.
Yeah, he needs to try and work his way back up to the outside. Back behind Z-Mod goes wide.
Oh,
he didn't get clear of him. Oh, KD save it. He did. Whew.
That was a good save by him. Oh, they're like 4 wide back here. Oh.
Is that Z-Mog looking to... Yeah, Z-Mog's coming to the outside of KD now after that. Arrow's right behind that, and then right behind them is Tim. That 88 has marched through this field. Z-Mog's almost on the wall. He's driving that car really, really hard right now. And Arrow's driving it hard too. He's trying to slide job Z-Mog.
That ain't gonna work this time. You might not want to slide job in this.
Especially if it's Z-Mog. Yeah. He sometimes takes things to heart, it seems like.
Yeah. That makes it fun for us.
Here comes Tim. Speaking of driver, takes it to heart. Oh my goodness. Looks like he bumper grabbed off the 96. But I think he's also loose. I mean, I would not doubt that Tim is loose. As we have now 9 laps to go on the stage. So this is first stage. As we mentioned, this is a short race. Time flies by as maybe that was some of that temper. That is Arrow gonna No, no, okay.
Well, he drove it in.
He drove it in, but he could have followed him into the corner. It looked like
Yeah.
he had him lined up in his sights, and I was thinking, uh-oh, it's gonna happen. But
Might
maybe
be a
he
little too early
knows who
for
he's
that.
messing with. You know, he doesn't want to mess with
Well,
Tim.
who knows? I guess we'll find out later.
But Tim's moving up nicely, trying to get some points for his team. I believe he's on Ace Motorsports. Yeah, he's a part-time Ace Motorsports driver, so if he can,
Oh, Z-Mog put the 20 up in the track.
uh-oh.
Oh,
Nexus
he
has
did
been
20.
lapped in the 7 car. The 41
Yeah,
is next to be lapped.
Inside just ain't working very well.
Here's his battle between the 20 and the 12 with Tim. Oh, Zmog just walled
That-
himself. I think, unless
If
the
he
88
would-
got into him.
He would have clipped him in that.
It's Tim. Oh, Arrow's going to split 3 wide right here in the middle. I will say that seam off of 4 isn't as dangerous as off of 2, as that 12's getting loose now. This could be a 3-car wreck if they're not careful. Bean's right behind as well, just watching on.
It'd be a 4-car, right?
If it's Zmog and Bean, they'll find a way to hit each other.
Even
Even
if they're teammates.
they might be teammates this season. Oh my goodness!
Oh no!
Wow! Oh my gosh! What's
That
Arrow gonna
9-6
do?
Got really scared. Getting come down the track like that.
Clears. All right. So for the time being, that battle's kind of calmed down. Tim
Well,
way up
then
the
you got
track.
Bean coming into it now.
Oh,
Z-Mog
Z-Mog's
hit
loose
the
again.
wall. No, it's a battle again. The 4-car battle now.
And now they've brought Bean into it. They've just swapped the positions around a little bit, but it's a battle. You think about this is only stage 1. Imagine the restart of stage 3, what that's going to look like.
Oh,
As that's the final time to really gain spots in one chunk. If you're back around 10th place, that's your final shot to try and get up inside the top 5. And even if you're 5th, that might be your last chance to try and keep touch with the leaders.
yeah.
Considering how fast the 1 and the 19 and some of them have been. Speaking of which, yep, they're still the 1 and the 19. Resistance still hasn't let Max Boost get away.
He's just staying in his mirror, hoping he makes a
And
mistake.
Hobos is just quietly sitting back there in 3rd.
Maybe Hobo's is hoping that the 1 makes a mistake, which probably won't happen.
Might just be trying to get to the stage yellow, restart in 3rd, and
Yeah.
as this is the white flag right here in the stage. So will Max Boost lap this 38, or is 38 going to stay on the lead lap? That's front runner in the 38. I think he's going to stay on the lead lap as long as he doesn't spin it here off 4.
Well, you know.
So
it's
more
Iowa.
stage points for Max Boost. Uh-oh. Ooh, he got to the line. Max Boost wins stage number 1 with Resistance and Hobos. 2nd and 3rd.
Oh, the speed break 8.
Big Jim 4th. Cyogenic 5th. Some others, as they come across, will wait for Brendan Stream to get a confirmation of the top 10. If his thing will... Well, I can't see the top 10, so... I can tell you 12th to 21st if you want, but I can't tell you anything else. So it looks like Nexus will get the free pass. He was the only car 1 lap down, so he's back in the lead lap now.
Hopefully stage 1 don't happen. Hopefully they don't get all...
Yeah, we'll definitely want to go back and focus towards the back of the field for the stage 2 restart. Around 15th or so is Resistance! Got off pit road first! 19 pit crew stepping up to the occasion here as we're back to green, and we'll see how long he can try and keep that lead, because it looked like he and Max Boost were pretty equal there.
If they shuffle Max Boost to the back, who knows?
Yeah, they could shuffle him out. Maybe Hobos tries to get around him. Is already there, stacked up 3 wide. That's not good.
Oh, Kenny's up and
Oh
over.
my goodness! Oh, someone
everybody.
get him assistance. The 95, the 00 and the 7. Is that the 11 and the 42?
I have seen a man take flight.
Yeah, I
There's
cut.
someone off in. Oh, so
Oh, the 12 just put the 22 on the wall. That's Zimog and Bean again.
Alright, get to that.
And the 18 just put the 22 on the wall now.
These restarts are something else.
I believe the 18 actually got hit by the 2. So Bean just got hit by 2 of his teammates, technically.
Oh, Bean won't be happy with that.
And then he put Arrow on the wall. As at the front, Max Boost is back on resistance for the lead. Oh my goodness.
Big Jim. Wobbled his way up to the front.
He's up in third now. He's looking at these front two. He's like, well, maybe I have something for you guys.
Right?
I'm surprised Hobos actually couldn't really take advantage there.
Yeah.
I thought for sure he'd be able to maybe get up to second, but he's back in fourth now. Actually battling for third with Big Jim is the front four in a pack. Fifth place is Katie. Is that the 78 and 6th?
Oh, the 19 drove it in.
Who is the 78? Because they're up inside the top 10 pretty far up there. Let me see if I can
They're
scroll
wrecking on
around.
the front.
Oh, yep, the 11 again, the 7 again.
Oh, next.
The 37, Coach Matt.
I will say, not the same thing, but Tim, he's hanging at the back of this front pack.
Yeah, for sure. Chasing you is in the 78.
They're about 4 wide on the front stretch back here. Oh.
Brennan trying to work his way back up after falling in that first. You may see he has the Pro League car.
Oh, the 41 almost put Bean in the wall.
Now, oh, the 2 and the 12 just made contact. What is that team doing? That is Bean Incorporated, and let me tell you, they're all not racing like teammates anymore.
No.
Oh, the 38, I think, just wrecked.
Oh,
But,
41 and 22 are going at it back there.
You may see the Pro League car with the 3. The whole of Big Ball Incorporated, those who are running and have the Pro League cars, they're 5 wide.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah.
But Big Ball Incorporated, which consists of Brenny, Ken, and Max Boost, Coach Matt, and I think those are the only ones that are running here tonight. They're running Pro League cars because of the Winter Series, and the Pro League is... that's a wreck. The 18, and Brett. And there they go again, the 41, the 2, and the 14 are in the wall. The 13's in the grass on the front stretch. The 2 and the 22 are making contact. The 2's spinning! The teammates! That's a teammate! Oh, Jocko! Oh, no. What is happening?
Everything's popping off.
Do you think that team meeting for Bean Incorporated is not going to be...
I want to be a fly on the wall for that one.
Oh my gosh. I mean, 3 of them have been going at it. I mean, Hobos and Glizzy and TJ are all going to be wondering what is happening in the team meeting. Yeah. Because they're going to be sitting there like, Hobo's going to be like, I didn't do anything. I raced inside the top 5 the whole time. TJ's going to be like, I never saw you guys.
Yeah.
And then even Glizzy's like, I never raced. What happened?
Yeah. Well, that...
It's crazy to go from back there around 15th to the comma the front 6 or 7, which is just an evenly spread out single file line. Max Boost hasn't really gotten away. Big Jim hasn't really gained. They're just kind of sitting there right now all in a line and minding their P's and Q's right now. I'm going to go further back in the pack. All those wrecks have really kind of spread the pack out, though.
But if there's a wreck, someone's going to find a way to wreck it.
Yeah. Here's Dirty Boy, last season's champion, battling with Cyogenic and Brett, 2 teammates right there. I believe his teammate, the 10's teammate, the 14, that's Killer. It's actually right in front. That's a Dirty Killer Racing for Dirty Boy Jackson and Killer XL.
Oh, they're about to be 4 off. That's right back out.
Brett trying a higher lane.
He's really getting.
Oh man, now we got 3 Ace Motorsports cars here. Alpha's joining the fun.
The other teammates up there just chilling second right now.
Yeah, Ace Motorsports very lucky to have right now Big Jim and Tim. in this because they're both running very, very well, getting some points. Meanwhile, 3 of them back here are in a mess. Sidejack, though, was fast, and I think he got caught up in all this restart stuff. He probably made his car tighter as well. It's the 10 at the wall, into the 24 to the 9. He's spinning on the front stretch, and they split him either way. Dirty Boy gets going, but last season's champion has wrecked on the front stretch. It's the race that is never going to stop with the drama. Nexus is on pit road. He might be done. As we are about halfway through this stage. This time by we'll be halfway. This stage was 32 laps, so 2 laps shorter. So once again, they can make it on tires and fuel. No pit stop required. I do believe then it will lead to a longer stage through where they'll probably have to pit in that one. Potentially.
Battle for second seat number.
Yes, it is. Resistance trying to go bottom. Big Jim taking the preferred line away. Back behind, Katie and Chasing You're in a battle for 5th as well. So there's really battles everywhere around this racetrack.
What's fun about this?
19 of Resistance is running for 420 Motorsports. Just took over second.
Big Jim letting by it looks like.
Yeah, I think right now Resistance is maybe not as fast as Max Boost, but definitely the closest. So that'll be interesting to see.
If you can get in front of him, maybe push the one back, maybe get some. Or pit stop's gonna be big next day.
Yeah.
Don't want to crash either.
Yeah, I've sped entering pit road here. It's easy. That line will come up on you.
Yeah, plus it's at a weird place too.
Yeah, it's a very awkward pit road to get onto. It looks easy, but it comes up on you fast.
Like you gotta like brake like halfway down the back, like quarter way down the back stretch.
Yeah, and then you have to, especially here, you have to make sure everyone behind you knows you're pitting.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
well,
you go low down the back stretch, but if you're loose, you know, they can be like, oh, you should stay in the car, and then you run into them because you're running the bottom of 3 and 4, not the top.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could be treacherous.
So if you do it right, you gain a lot of time.
If you do it right, you can gain seconds entering pit road if you do it aggressively and you do it right.
Yeah. Gotta be careful off pit road too, so that's loose.
Yeah.
Off pit road. It's loose on the track and off.
Cyogenic has broken his way back up inside the top 10, so that's showing the strength of that 48 car. They're going to have battling with BKR. That's for 9th. He actually dragged Brett, Killer, and Alpha up with him as well. So right now the battle for stage points, because remember, top 10 get points. Right now the 8 BKR is the last one getting stage points. I believe BKR is driving for Force America, which has Jocko, Nexus, Freedom also there with H-Wix and Wes as well. So that's a team I don't think we really mentioned this season. We've mentioned all the other ones. I don't think we mentioned Force America, but that's that team. They're hoping to get some points with BKR here, because they did get some good points last week with BKR at the Roval. He ran very, very well. Hero trying to battle with them. Zmog trying to get away, but Cyogenic's really coming fast. So Cyogenic's his goal right here is to get as many spots as he can, get the yellow, and then hope he can be ahead of the mess.
How's this going everywhere at the mess?
Yeah, I mean, maybe you don't want to be at the front, but I would trust people at the front a lot more than
yeah.
Not saying I don't trust people back in 10th, because I would definitely trust racing around people like Dirty Boy and Brett and Tim and all them, but I mean, yeah. I'd rather be around Max Boost and Big Jim.
Yeah.
Since they'll be keeping it calm and orderly. Well, as calm and orderly as you can be. I think the 11 just went lap down. That's Koala. I do believe. Yes, he did.
Oh.
And he's getting sideways on the front stretch right in front of second place Resistance. I'm sure he's going to pull up to the top.
You don't want to ever see that as a lap car.
Yeah, well, they are teammates, so, I mean... if I'm Koala, just let him go.
I mean, you see how teammates raced earlier. So
I did, but they were both on the lead lap at least. The meeting would be a lot more hectic if one was a lap car.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. He's really going high this time, maybe. No?
The leaders have 6 laps to go in this stage, so maybe, I mean, 6 laps to go, I don't think Resistance is catching, so as long as 11 doesn't wreck the 19. The big thing is for Koala, he wants to try and stay in that free pass position. With 5 to go right here, Max Boost is trying to catch some, I think that's the 22, that's Bean to put him a lap down. And this is the final chance to get back on the lead lap.
Bean's probably already angry. He might not want to let him by. Not racing a little harder than...
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in this scenario, I wouldn't let the one by. It's not like he's battling for the lead.
Yeah.
Force him to pass you. There's 4 to go. The 19 is about half a straightaway back, just a little bit less. So it's not like he's close to the one. So if I'm Bean, I honestly just race the... Don't, like, hit him or anything, but... Don't wreck him or hit him, but don't pull over and let him by, because you're coming to 3 to go. I'm sure Max Boost is honestly content keeping you on the lead lap. We'll just have to see if Max stays behind him or if he's gonna stay behind him. So I don't think he's really that excited about passing him. There's 2 to go. He still has the gap over the 19 and doesn't need to force the... Especially, like, you don't want to get side by side with the guy and have him get loose and take you out.
That'd be the worst.
As the 11 let the 19 go. I think he saw... Big Jim is actually getting caught by hobos. So coming up to the white flag, that could be a battle for 3rd. Here's 1 lap to go for Max. Yeah, he's staying behind the 22. He's keeping him on the lead lap. That or he's playing with him. He's going to pass him in the last corner.
Supposed to bump into him in the final corner.
Yeah. Oh, there is a battle for 3rd back there.
Well, I mean...
Max going high. I
mean...
Coming off the corner, he's going to sweep stage 1 and 2. Resistance gets 2nd. Looks like Big Jim does hold on to 3rd over Hobos, who will get 4th. KD gets 5th. Tim with an impressive 6th right there. Chasing You gets 7th, 8th to Zmog, 9th to Cyagenic. And looking for 10th place, that's the 8 of BKR. So it's looking a lot like the Roval right now, except it might not be as dominating. The one hasn't really pulled away by it much, but that last stage, he definitely looked a lot better in the long run. But 2 stages down. There's going to be a little less than 70 laps to go. Another restart. This is going to be the final restart of the night right here. So,
don't want to be too stupid on a restart, but you got to get position.
Don't want to be too stupid, but if you're Alpha in 11th, Arrow in 12th, Brett in 13th, Killer and Brennan, even if you're BKR in 10th, Cyagenic in 9th, he's had a really good car. He's just back there. Here we go. The one team holds serve on pit road. But this restart's going to be interesting. There's the green, and let's see how they fan out. I'm going to focus on Cyagenic here to see how aggressive he is in 9th place. And how aggressive everyone is around him. So that is 68 laps to go. So 68 laps, stage 3. Some bumper tag going on here. Oh, Tim and Zmog. Uh-oh. BKR took that 3 wide down the front stretch as well. He just gained 2 spots off of that. And he's gaining more. He just gained 4 spots. Oh, the 48 and the 88. Teammates. And that stacked the 24 up as well. Look at that. That is 3 teammates that just got stacked up because of that.
Tim won't be happy with that.
No, Tim's not going to be happy. I mean, Tim was having a really good run up there in 10th. I was talking to Tim before the race, and we had said, you know, go out there, do good. He said, do good. And he was up there running and said, oh, the 00 put that 40 in the wall. Almost looked like it was on purpose. That's Kenny
like 5 wide
into Cyagenic. They may as well be 6 wide.
They're
the 24, the 88, the 95's in the wall from the 12. Yeah, I mean, some of that. Oh, the 24 got put in the wall. I think that was by Bean. Oh, and Tim's in the wall now. Oh my gosh, it is falling apart for Ace Motorsports right now. Now their only car at the front is Big Jim.
13 center. This is
The crazy thing is, even with all this happening back here, oh well, maybe I should
a 3.
wait for this 48 to try and clear the 13. And the 37 just sent about 3 of them up the racetrack.
Oh,
Tim into Brett.
Oh, Z-Mog almost forced a 4 on the back stretch.
My goodness, this is a madhouse.
Hey,
We're in the Twilight Zone right now? Oh,
the
Boy
14's around.
Yep, Dirty Boy finished him off. Oh, the 13 just got sent by the 22 into the 38. The 2 is involved in that crash. 95 as well, it looks like. Oh, boy.
It's a mess.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, back to the lead.
Back to the lead. It might just be a little bit calmer than what we're seeing right now.
I think that's been the only complex.
Bow for second. Looks like Resistance's car is more of a long run car. Big Jim better on the shorter run. And it shows.
You get a good long run car, you be good. If you have a bad long run car, you
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've seen already people get put back in that mess back there because they are loose. And the front 4 have now pulled away after all that because the craziness actually got up inside like the 3rd row, which allowed the front 2 rows to get away, which is Max Boost, Big Jim, Resistance, and then Hobos. So those 4 right now just kind of riding around at the front, and it's really a 4-car race at this point, unless they all mess up either with each other or on pit road.
which can easily happen.
It can easily happen, but up in 5th place, there's a battle. BKR is actually battling for 5th with Chasing You. Obviously, Chasing You is up there near the top 5, but BKR is back around 10th place on this restart and is now battling for 5th.
Got a break on that restart.
Katie is under fire from Kenny, who Kenny was going a little bit crazy on that restart. He wanted to get every spot he could, and that's the 41 actually coming up. We haven't really talked about the 41 much tonight. I don't think, if anything, have we called him out, because I don't know who drives the 41. It's Jaw. Jaw in the 41 actually giving the bumper to Kenny. And Cyogenic has come like a bat out of hell, just past Alpha, and now is inside the top 10.
Maybe he's driving a little angry.
Might be driving a little angry. That restart did not go his way at all. I mean, he got shoved every which way, whether it was right, left, forward, backwards, never forward, actually.
The only place he didn't hit was the inside wall.
The only place he didn't go was forwards. He went backwards the whole restart. And now, you know, he's deciding to take matters into his own hands, and he almost wrecked KD getting loose right there. That wouldn't have been the first time he and the 20 made some contact. I think last week, wasn't it those two wrecked together at the Roval as well as...
Yeah, he just clear put Kitty in the wall.
Well, here's the thing. Kenny put Cyogenic in the wall in the restart.
Maybe he just maybe hit the gas a little too.
It's possible. But definitely was I think he repaid a favor there. I'm going to say that was on purpose. I don't think it was I don't think it was an accident. Just something tells me.
So, yeah. Oh, Alpha.
Alpha, I would maybe let your teammate go right now. Tim's also coming back up pretty well. He was back around like 25th, and now I'm sure he's inside the top 20. If not, he's knocking on the door, so...
Again.
Angry.
Pissed off? Go faster.
We know Tim being angry, I mean...
Oh, yeah.
Leads to some interesting moments for sure.
Oh, definitely. Memorable moments.
Now, Eli, here's the thing about this stage, right? You have to pit for fuel before you pit for tires. The question being, do you try and short pit? If you are second, third, or fourth, do you try and short pit Max?
No. I mean, he's been so much faster than you the whole day.
So do you think they just follow him in?
Yeah. You gotta try to hold serve at least. I mean,
Big Jim is actually...
Maybe he
car
can come out.
I mean, it had that chance to make adjustments.
I mean, if you're this close to him, you can maybe try. I mean, 6 car back there, I would try. I'd be a little bit farther back. If Big Jim in the 19, you could hit with the one maybe.
The best thing about short pit, right? You can beat him by a lap, and you will gain the benefits, and you won't really lose much on the long run because it's only a lap. I mean, that sounds weird in theory, being like you gain a lot with one lap, but you don't lose it back. But it's so true. You only have one lap fresher tires, but it still does wonders here. Your times fall off incredibly. And already they're... Oh, there's another wreck. Cyogenic just wrecked with KD.
Oh, no.
I just saw it from Brennan's perspective. There were cars spinning everywhere on the front stretch, and I don't know how it started, but the 48 and the 20 were in it. Tim just booted the 42. Just booted Jocko.
48. Cyogenic has not caught a break.
Oh, Tim just put the 3 in the wall. That's Brennan.
No. Not shocking.
Yeah, I mean... Uh-oh, Brennan might... Oh, he just got in the apron. He might be a little mad.
Uh-oh.
I would not at all... Brennan's not the one to me to deliver payback. I don't know if I've ever seen him mad. Now, Jocko, on the other hand, I can see him delivering some payback to Tim for... I mean, I know Tim just bumped him, but sometimes just bumping someone gets him a little angry.
You had a bad race. Someone doing that, not making that.
Yeah, if you've had things go wrong your whole race and then someone bumps you, you lose it.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like nothing, because it is nothing, but, to you, it's a lot.
This battle for fifth is, I guess it's 41, 12, and all them.
Cyogenic is on the apron. I think he pitted. Yeah, he pitted.
Oh, they're the 12 and 41 are bumping and banging.
Sounds like fun. Yeah, I believe that is for fifth.
Oh my goodness.
This is yeah, this is an interesting battle. I mean, the 41, the 10 is on the apron. Is he pitting?
That was a late. No, they're like 5
wide. The 5 wide. Oh no. Oh, Alpha just.
Oh, Alpha. Oh no. That might not be the move.
Can't be chasing you has kept fifth off of all this. I mean, he's had like literally every car in the field come up and try and take fifth from him.
I don't know how that happened. It was cool. But
before long, Tim is going to be back in this battle.
Hey, he might still get him a top 10 or maybe top 5.
You never know. I mean, hell, with how these guys are racing, they're going to have to slow down to pit road at some point. So.
Yeah, well, they all try to go to pit road at once. And that might not end too well.
Yeah, that might not be the move right there. Man, they have not let Max get away.
Maybe they figured something out.
I mean, he's gapped just a little bit, but unless it's going to really kick on the long run, because we still haven't really hit the long run. We're right now kind of in the middle stage.
Oh, Nate's trying to get past again.
This time the 8 car's going after him. I mean, before long, the 24 is going to be up there, the 88, the 42, the 10, the 3. I mean,
the leader's going to catch us.
Jocko is in pit road, the 42.
48's in pit road.
Oh, again? He was just on pit road. Maybe he gave himself a penalty. Self-administered penalty right there. Unless maybe he wrecked in turn 1 and was on the apron getting out of the way. That's the only other thing I could think of.
That might have been it.
The 8?
Well, the 8
he cleared him.
Finally passed the 78.
Well, alright. I thought maybe he could try and send it down the bottom. You tried to do that to me in a public lobby once, and I ended up going from like 6th to 1st and winning.
Hey, there you go.
All because I think you took someone out when you did that move. All the others wrecked, and then that guy was going to win.
I remember that.
You sent it in, and I think it was the Steve Park car that you hit. Or as we call it, school bus sometimes.
Yeah, school bus.
Alright, this is funny. What I just saw, Jocko just merged out fresh tires into this pack. In the 42. So here is what fresh tires do for you.
You look like you're Superman.
Yeah,
all the grip in the world, all the pace, and...
He basically passed the middle of the corner right there.
Yeah. I will say the 22's made a nice recovery.
Yeah, Bean has made a really good recovery.
Now he's up there battling for 5th, 6th, and whatever place is, or the 78.
Resistance
It's
has gotten back
12.
to second around Big Jim. So this is probably
It's
now the
12 and
point of the run.
22. Oh my. Oh, 78 for 12 in the wall. 9
Cyanogenic's
to
also in the middle of this
Outlook.
pack. What's Arrow doing? Is he pitting? No, I think he just got loose. See, that's the hard thing about this. 48's back on pit road, so obviously, maybe, what would he be doing?
Riding around.
I was thinking like he's trying to put it in a qualifying step to get a lap, but I don't think a lap gets you a point or anything. So KD just hit pit road, by the way. He cut right in front of Brennan, and I'm sure for Brennan, he was very anxious
Screaming
when that happened.
Yeah.
Well, he says he likes to keep calm with his team.
Well, sometimes you gotta
Kenny and Brett are slamming doors down the front stretch.
Oh, the two got pushed in pit road. I don't know.
If there is one person you don't want to be hitting on the racetrack, it might be the league owner.
Yeah, you might not want to do that. I mean, depends on how hard you hit him.
Depends on how
You
hard
wreck
you hit.
him.
If you wreck him. Now, what happens if the league owner wrecks someone? Because I have experience with that many a times.
He might have
What's
to,
the protocol for that?
might have to punish himself.
Was that the 6 that just came off pit road?
Maybe.
I'm trying to see. No, he's on the front stretch. He's good.
Oh, he
It was a car it was a green car, so I don't know. Maybe it was Tim, I don't know.
there's a lot of green.
That's bad. That's cursed in NASCAR, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking at Brennan's thing, he has 7 laps of fuel left.
Oh, they're side by side coming off pit road and merging into the
Traffic.
battle.
Oh my gosh. The 11 and
Yeah.
the 2. That's TJ and Koala. Chasing You has had enough and is going to
I
yield
don't
to
know
pit
if
road.
Him is not know what it is.
Chasing You has hit pit road in the 78. He's been struggling as of late, so that's not really that surprising. His car definitely didn't look like it was like in the long run. Hobos has passed Big Jim, so Big Jim is definitely a car that is really good on the short run, good through the middle run, but on the long run it falls off a cliff.
Maybe he does adjustments thing set up for the long run. He got the short run in the first stage and maybe win in the second stage. You know, maybe the long run in the third stage.
I hope so. I mean, he needs it right now, and maybe a shorter pit. You know, he's really fallen back there. Trying to get back up to max boost to see what he's doing. He's still out on the racetrack, and he's pulled a decent gap over Resistance, as the 38 has let the leaders go by putting it in the wall. So fair play to him for getting out of the way and showing some respect. But these guys are doing the pit road any lap now. I mean, they're within 3 laps of their fuel window right now, so they have to pit soon.
Oh, the 10 with the late. That was almost a disaster.
Max boost. I think he's going to try and send this out as far as he can.
Yeah, Big Jim's pitting.
Yeah, that's a smart move right there. He was falling back.
38 almost hit the barrels.
The 12 had pitted. He was on pit road. He's coming off now.
I guess we'll see what this one lap does.
Yeah, I mean, if he passes Hobos and stuff, I mean... Oh, if I'm Resistance, I would have... Oh, Max Boost pitting late! Oh-hoo!
You better hope he didn't.
Now, Resistance going to stay out. He'll lead a lap right here, but... He has to pit this time. I mean, I don't think he can go any farther.
You're going to lose so much time. But
Well,
again,
I think even on the fuel, I think this is literally their last lap of fuel that they have. Hobos maybe thinking otherwise? Unless he's trying to get... he's trying to get an aggressive pit entry. It worked for him.
Game time on. Now let's see where Big Jim is.
Yeah, Big Jim and Max.
Pit road now.
Yeah, so we'll see where Big Jim cycles out in relation to Thompson, the 1 first. But then, most importantly, he was battling the 6.
Yeah.
So... But now after this, you can make it on fuel from here. No worries, and obviously you can make it on tires. Tires aren't even a question.
They're like 4 wide off turn 4. Oh my.
That sounds impressive.
Yeah, I know.
Brendan had a 15-0.
I want that pit crew.
Whenever I see a 0 on the end of a pit stop, I expect 16-0.
Yeah.
And I was amazed to see a 5 in the place of a 6.
We might need to hire that picture.
Hobos still beat Big Jim off pit road.
Oh, the 18.
Yeah, that's a meme. He's trying to pit.
That cost him a lot of time.
That cost Big Jim so much time. That's more time than you can imagine. Oh, they're wrecked on the backstretch. The 38. Did you see that too?
Yeah. 48th around. I thought he was ghosted, but
and that was right in front.
Again.
This is all in front of our leaders.
Right
Max Boost! The one! The one just got in it. Here comes Hobos and Resistance. They just passed them. Well, now it's a race. And they have fresher tires than the one car by a lap. Even though I said that's not going to really mean much.
You never know.
You never know. And now, this is the first time all race, Max Boost has to pass someone.
He's got to regain that composure.
Which he's definitely good at. Being a pro league. But my gosh.
That has to be scary. Well, we know one question about this in the post-race interview.
Yeah, if these three finish in the top 3, that's a question you can ask all 3 of them. Is how was it like out there battling through lap traffic, and also 4 of you guys under a blanket for the lead while you're doing that?
Yeah, and avoiding wrecked cars.
It's not like you were just out there by yourself. If Max was out there 4 seconds in front, going through lap traffic wouldn't be as nerving. But when you're with a 4-car battle for the win, is look at Max Boost, how hard he's riding the top side. Hobos may have thrown a little block right there.
Yeah, that one's gonna probably not really.
Oh, side check just cut the pit road.
God.
I wouldn't be happy if I were the league owner about that move.
Yeah, he might not even want to be the leader.
Well, Max trying to get to second. Hobo's still keeping it wound up. Oh, he got the wall. But now here's the thing. The 19 and the 1 have both been very, very similar in my opinion. If anything, the one's just been a little bit better. But now he has to push. Resistance can save his stuff.
Yeah. I think he can just back him up. He can kind of control the pace. Well,
but there is still so much time left in this race.
There's a lot of lap traffic too.
And a lot of lap traffic. So even if Max Boost passes him right here, it's not over. Because, you know, if he catches them one by one, they'll move out of the way. But if they're in a battle, they're not going to move. As right there, the 1 passes the 19 back, showing the strength.
And now you got to avoid lap parking.
Yeah.
That's been fun tonight. So.
Now, if he catches like the 14 right there, he'll move out of the way because he's not. But if there's a battle, you know, they're not going to interrupt their battle for you.
No, they're battling for something.
They're battling for something. They have a place on the racetrack. Everyone has a place on the racetrack. It's not just your racetrack. It is all 29 competitors' racetrack.
But the worst fear would be a lap car coming off the top of it.
Yes. But Max disposed of Killer. I assume Killer's going to let both the 19 and the 6 go now as well. Big Jim trying the top side back there from 4th. We have about 20 laps to go. Things are heating up here in Iowa. Yeah, I think maybe he decided enough playing around and he's gone. The only thing I'd be worried with that thing being so good on the short run, I would just hope it doesn't come around on the long run. Because this is basically a full field run they're doing, so just a little bit less than that actually. But
he seems like he always pulls real in the long run.
Yeah, and it's always been Resistance to be better in the long run than say Big Jim and Hobos. So honestly, I think if Hobos were to get out front, you know, whenever that whole thing happened, if he were to be the race leader there, I think it would have been a lot different than if Resistance were out front. Because that 19 is a lot better of a long-run car than a short-run car.
Yeah.
I think he probably lowers the tire pressures and lets them raise up throughout the run. Try and help him out there. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but the 18 and the 96 and the 19's teammate. Not saying anything. Not saying they'll do that. Also, the 11's up there. That's another teammate. Okay, the nice arrow's pulling out of the way. That's not shocking
Maybe.
either. Arrow's a very respected racer. And
Yeah. But I mean, you could. I
you
mean,
could. Also, they've just taken 15 to go, 14 at the start-finish line. This race has flown by, as you mentioned. It's a short one. It's like 120 laps.
but I mean, are you good enough to hold him up?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if.
I don't think you can.
I mean, we haven't really
Maybe
talked
like
about meme all race.
Yeah.
Maybe Arrow could have, but
Yeah.
Arrow doesn't race
I mean,
like that.
you
And
never know. You never know.
you never know. I mean, it's
I
gonna be
doubt
it's gonna be
it.
something.
If
This
it does
is
happen,
Broadcasting
well,
101. Find some way to make this thing look more exciting than it might
yes.
actually be.
I mean, two teammates in front of him. I mean,
And they're side by side.
yeah.
Well, that's one way to
mean,
hold him up. If you race side by side, how's he gonna get by?
I mean, he can't pass. So.
He's not gonna shoot the middle of two lap cars, is he?
If you know the 19's catching, you might risk it. But
That's 12 to go. They're catching so many cars. They're catching Brennan. They're catching Super. And Super in the 95 is a lagger, by the way.
yeah, and his flag. Oh well, he let him. Fly.
Well, is he letting them go? I don't know. He's like side drafting them.
I know.
Koala just ran the one so close down there and then drove it to the top of 1 and 2. That's with 11 to go. I mean, think about like other racing series. You watch like F1, it might be over
Yeah.
by the time they get to turn 1 on the first lap. We're within 11 to
Yeah.
go, and we're still contemplating if Max Boost might win this race, even though he's led most
Yeah.
of the laps.
It's never over.
Oh, the 11 almost actually got his teammate in that one.
That would have been. That teammate would have been fun to have.
Yeah, he cost me a win.
Yeah.
Final 10 laps, 9 to go at the line for Max in the 1. Looking to go back-to-back. I believe he did well at Chicagoland.
He got second.
He got second, and I think he won a stage. Maybe both of them.
He had pit road problems at Chicagoland.
Yeah. If I actually
He
go
could've
look at the
probably won.
points, I could probably find out how many things he has, how many playoff points he has.
He's 18 and scaring me.
I'm scared of all. I'm mostly scared of Super catches him.
Yeah. It'll be
So here's a funny thing: Max Boost has not yet lost one of the first 2 stages this season.
crazy.
Won stage 1 and 2 at Chicagoland, stage 1 and 2 at Charlotte, and stage 1 and 2 here.
So he's only lost one.
He's only lost one stage, which was the win at Chicagoland, which gave Jaw 5 playoff points. Max Boost then, in return, went out and dominated at the Charlotte Roval, leading basically every lap, besides those on pit cycles. But everything that's happened for the 1 right there just worked perfectly for him, because now there's so many cars in between he and the 19.
Now you got to bring it home.
And this is
That
6 laps to go.
Well, possibly. Something might happen.
As long as, I mean, I think now he's on cruise control. As long as he doesn't catch the 95 and super lags,
You can never be safe.
you can never be safe. 5 to go right here for Max. Tim's getting loose in this run up. Maybe a little scared of the 88. I will say though, all these lap cars they've caught, they've done a stupendous job getting out of the way of the race leaders and letting them, even though they've been in a battle, I mean the 3, the 18, they're battling for spots, the 13 as well, but they've moved out of the way.
They can battle everywhere. Every position.
Yeah.
Like,
It's been a really good race, especially
Yeah,
those
it has.
restarts.
it's restart. Crazy.
4 to go, Max has caught TJ.
And then I can just hope no white cars in front of him screw his
Yeah.
day up.
And we may be talking like the one's won it, but he hasn't yet because,
Yeah.
I mean, cars are still getting loose out there. He could still break
He's
loose.
very
He's not immune
talented.
from it.
He's very talented. Yeah.
We haven't seen it happen yet tonight. That thing has never looked, never looked not
Like,
smooth.
been
But
on rails.
and this is 2 to go right here, I do believe. So He's put on a clinic, but he had to work for this one.
Yeah.
And if he
Stage
can make it
3 did
around
not
about
come easy.
a mile and a half more, a little more than that, he'll be a two-time Echo Racing League winner. 2 straight as well. Oh, the 18 to 38 are battling hard. They're up into the wall. As here is the white.
Oh my god, the 78.
Max doesn't have to even get up and deal with Super or Tim.
I think he's thankful for that.
He's thankful. He might be seeing the 95 lagging in front of him, might be scared, but off turn 4. Domination again. Oh my gosh! Whew. 37 cut down from him, but Max Boost does end up winning here at Iowa.
That would have been
Resistance
horrible.
second. Hobo's got third, and I believe Big Jim hung on to fourth there at the end, so it wasn't easy for Max Boost, especially after what happened there coming off pit road, but Max, Resistance, Hobos, Jim, Jaw completed the top 5. Then Zmog, Bean with a good recovery, chasing you. Alpha out of nowhere gets 9th and KD 10th. Did we mutter Alpha's name here today?
We mentioned a little bit sometimes when he was back in that mess.
Yeah, I don't think we ever mentioned him, though, like, being up there in contention. And he pulls a 9th place. So that was a very, very good run for him. Brennan did not keep up on his promise of getting a top 5. He got 18th.
Well,
Kenny got 11th. Dirty Boy 12th. So that's the finishing results right there. A very interesting race at Iowa. We saw a lot of battles, definitely a lot of tempers probably after that one. There's probably going to be some penalties after that one. I almost have no doubts.
Interesting stuff that happened.
I almost have no doubts that some people will be getting penalized, and I'm sure league owner Brett will have a lot to go through in terms of clips.
His night should be fun.
Yeah, I think his whole weekend's going to be fun. He's going to have so many clips to go through.
Brennan,
Hi.
Brennan, your shot.
So, I was just slow, okay? I was just slow. There's nothing to really say. I was just slow. I avoided wrecks, though, which I'm happy.
did.
Hey, at least you did that.
And you did a good job letting Lears go at the end. Props for that. That was very nice to see you not get in the way of that lead battle.
It wasn't even a battle. Max is too good, you know?
Well, I'm sure Max will tell you, it got a little hairy there after pit stops, Max. You may have had some issues with some lap cars, and 19-6 passed you, and I think that might have been the hardest you ran all race, trying to get by them. And your car looked like it was on rails the whole race. I don't think I've ever seen a car at Iowa not break loose like that.
Yeah, I got caught up in a wreck. I don't know what happened. I just came around the turn, and there was a car on the apex, and I did everything I could. And I hit him, and then I got rear-ended, and then I saved it, and then I got rear-ended again and hit the wall. Luckily, I didn't spin around. And then, the 19 and the 6 flew by me.
Yeah, I would say very fortunate that you didn't fully wreck there. If you spun around, I think that maybe would have been the end of your race.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm really lucky I didn't actually get spun around. It was really stressful. I had to really push hard to get by them. And shout out to that 19, man. I've never raced with him before. Really fast every single race. So big shout out to his abilities in racing.
Yeah, Resistance did really good here tonight. Ended up battling with you for most of the race. At some points, he wouldn't let you get away there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he had his car hooked up. Luckily, I have McLovin in my ear who suggested some adjustments, and I tried it out, and the car was perfect from there on out, and was really solid on old tires. It didn't get that loose, so whew, exhausting race, but very fun.
All right, that is your race winner, Max Boost. Hasn't lost a stage yet this season, besides the race win at Chicagoland, but he's won everything else this season. He's dominated so far and doing a really good job at it. Who else do we have in here? Tim.
$25. I'll take Max out next week.
Who's giving you the 25?
I don't know, anybody.
Okay.
Every single person that wants me to wreck the one car, $25 each. I'm hoping for at least 500 by the end of the week.
Oh my gosh.
And he'll still win, because you suck!
Oh.
Woo.
What
Dang.
the fuck are you pissed off about?
I'm
Jesus
not. I
Christ.
just wanted to say it.
Yeah, Brennan, I door slammed you because you're lagging and pissing me off, so sorry.
No,
So
it's fine.
Tim, let's do an interview, right?
Oh
You were
God,
having a
what
really
part do you
good
want to
birthday
interview?
race, right? I want to
I'm
interview the
fucking
part where you were
pissed.
doing good. You were doing good
Okay,
though. Very,
yeah.
very, very, very happy about the beginning of your
Dude,
race.
I
You
saw
drove up through the
fucking
field.
Max motherfucking boost for an entire goddamn stage.
You did.
I should retire. My career's fucking over. I should. Yeah, I'm hanging up the fucking helmet, boys.
You're just done now. That's over. That was your last race.
No, I'm definitely not done. I still have to take them out, but beside the point. Stage 1 was good. I think I started 18th, got up to 11th pretty quick, so everyone else was pretty loose. They were running probably 5s or 6s. I was running a 4. So I was just chilling, got up to 9th. And then on the restart for stage 2, went to go past Z-Mog, didn't realize the car turned into a truck. It fucking turned into a bulldozer off exit, put him in the wall. So at least it gave us top 7 a gap. So that was good, I guess, for me. But we got up to 6th, I think, 5th or something. Got some stage
Tim,
points,
you might
so
have
I'm
your
happy
first
about that.
$25 donation. Resistance has said hashtag takeout max boost, so that might be your
nice.
first one.
$25 PayPal. I'll link it up later.
You heard it, Resistance,
Yeah,
if you're still watching.
Stage 3, I went to go past, I think it was Hobos on the outside, because I had a really good first couple laps on my setup, and then it kind of like get into the groove of just stationary riding on the bottom. I went to go past him on the top. He shoved me in the wall, and then fucking my own teammate put me in the wall. That was Sayo that time. Then Kenny put me in the wall. Then Brett 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 put me in the wall. And then finally I got finished off by some koala guy I've never seen in my entire life. And then
Yo.
I was 27th wondering what the fuck is going on. So,
Yo, Tim,
yeah.
did you hit the wall?
Win. Oh, yeah, I fucking killed the wall. Stage 3, first 5 laps was depressing as fuck.
Why didn't
Hey.
you not hit the wall?
I got up to 13th, though, so...
Ace
good
Motorsports, don't
recovery.
worry about it. You were not the only team out there that was having some issues. I think
Yeah,
Bean Inc. is going to
BKR,
have...
piss
Yeah,
off!
Bean Inc. is going to have a very, very interesting meeting after this one. It wasn't...
Alright, my interview's done. I'm looking at Snapchat. Hallelujah Dale.
That was Tim. Good recovery from whatever happened out there. Who else wants an interview? Who else is in here?
Hello.
Alpha.
Hi, Alpha.
Hi.
How's it going? You got ninth.
You don't sound.
You sound
sound
depressed
too
as
happy.
fuck.
You don't sound too happy.
Alpha, while your
Could've done
teammates
better.
were all up there like hitting doors and stuff, you were just quiet. You know, you were mid pack, and then you got up inside the top 10 at the end. We only
I was
we only
mid-pack.
muttered your name when you were in a pack of like 5 wide at one point.
Yeah, I was in mid-pack when I got smacked around in like the first 2 stages. And then when I was actually able to be clean around some people, finally, I was faster than some of these guys ahead, so. But you got 9th. I could have gotten 7th, so. Yeah. Whatever.
That's all you need to say, I think. You did good recovering there in stage 3. Got some points for your team because all your other teammates were back hitting each other and putting each other in the wall. So I think you helped out your team a little bit with that one.
Yeah. I'll take it.
There you go. All right, Brett.
You.
I think I only talked about you when you wrecked with Nexus in that first wreck. What happened?
I had a couple lag issues. Specifically in stage 1, Jocko sent me into the wall, and then from there on, it was just like bumper cars. Like I just got slammed out of the way, and then that lag. There was somebody lagged, I can't remember, and then that's when I got into Nexus and all that. But had a good car. After stage 1 especially, I think I had a great car. Stage 2, I started to show my speed, was up there, and then, bumper card all the way to the back again. And in stage 3, and then worked my way up, was in the top 10, and then I sped.
That'll do it to you. That'll do it to you.
Yee-hee.
Do you think you're going to have a busy weekend looking at some clips?
Cyogenic is getting absolutely bitched at by about 40 sons of bitches in the goddamn
Do you
Twitter
think
right now.
Cyogenic is going to have some clips against him this weekend?
Probably.
Well,
Yes.
if you look in the chat,
Oh my
yeah, this
god.
Here,
I saw
let me say
takeout
this.
of the fucking
You can't-
season already. Sorry, go ahead.
You can't you can't expect everything out of an owner if the drivers aren't doing what is supposed to happen. Like if an owner has rules or they tell you to do something and you continue to not do what they ask of, and they ask nicely, then how's an owner supposed to control stuff? There's no controlling it. So we're gonna have a lot of change. I can tell you that. So we're not going anywhere, but we're gonna have a lot of change.
Resistance is saying there's a lot of post-race pit road fistfights.
Yes, sir.
I wish we could
There-
see them. I wish we could see them.
It's like a 20v1 right now.
Did
so.
LT get an interview? Does he have a mic?
He does.
Uh,
Did he not join?
he's in
Oh,
the
yeah.
the premiere or the chat.
No, he's in the other one.
No, he's in my YouTube chat.
Oh, yeah, I'll add him. I add him.
Good job, Brennan. Look at you.
It's called talent.
Where was the
Resistance.
talent in the race?
Hey,
You are maybe the only
Yo,
person
yo,
to
yo.
keep up with Max on
Wait,
the
hold
long
on,
run.
Hold on. Up for a minute. Adjust your voice settings or turn up your mic, because I watched the Winter Series broadcast and you were extremely
sure.
quiet.
That is true. Yeah, you're right.
I think I know why LT's fast. He has a PS5.
That might be it. Does that pass
He's
regulation,
got the
Brett?
hacks. He's got the hacks.
Keep him on.
All right. So you ran top 3 all race. You were maybe the only person to keep up with Max on the long run. It looked like your car was set up for the long run. Tell me about
Oh,
maybe some
Super just
adjustments you
dropped
made
the
and
N-word
stuff.
about 40 fucking times in the chat. Holy shit.
That doesn't sound good. We're gonna ignore what just said there.
Yeah, there's a lot of fights happening right next to me, I guess.
That's short track racing, right?
One,
Be glad you
two,
ain't part of it.
three,
Hey,
four,
I like this because I'm not
four
racing.
N-words. Holy shit. Sorry.
All the media people want is controversy, so I'm happy.
I like
This is good for us. But yeah, let's talk about your race and not what's happening.
Yeah, I'm fine with my finish. My night went pretty well. Basically just looked at Max Boost's bumper the whole night. While there was a bunch
Yo,
of
what does that
people
look
on the
like?
way.
Yeah, at least you got to look at it. Many people don't get to see it.
Dude, I saw his ass in for 10 laps, dude. You guys all pulled away from me. I was depressed and cried like a little bitch.
Jesus Christ.
I just thought he turns the center so well.
Yeah.
It's
Now-
not a deal.
Now, be honest with me. Did you get a little bit of hope after the post pit road incident with Max? Did you get a little bit of hope because you and Hobo split 3 wide there?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just saw, I think, who was it, the 37 that was flying 38 or something like that? I saw Max get slowed down. I was like, oh my god, this might actually happen. I'd be able to pass him, and then Hobos was trying to do the same thing. So, I mean, I tried. I mean, I had the lead, and then he just got back to my bumper and just cruised right by me because it's insane. But, whatever. I'm fine with second the Max Boost. He's a great driver.
At least you're able to push Max Boost harder than he needed to all race.
I
Damn,
got a
LT is
question.
better than half the esports community.
Speaking of that, I got a question, okay, and this is kind of a general question, okay. You kind of came into this Echo thing unknown.
Basically, what we're saying is you were dog shit, but now you're not dog shit.
No,
I don't think
you
that's what
weren't
he's saying.
dog shit, but no one knew you, so therefore we all didn't really think you were that good. How does it feel to just come out here and show that, hey, you can hang with the big dogs in this and the Winter Series and all that?
I just looking at just people talking and all that, I thought it was gonna be like a 20th place car, but then once Chicago started, I realized I was like, okay, they have to compete for wins. But I don't know. It's just I'm glad I came in this community in this league. I genuinely like everybody in it. I mean, everybody's going at it right now, except me. But yeah, I'm glad I came in here, and it's fun racing with all these guys, and I don't know. Just I'll be here the rest of the season and future seasons if there are any. Based off of what's happening, I don't know what's be a lot of bans or whatever. I don't know what's happening. But
Motherfucker just called me racist. We're going in.
Oh my
Tim,
god.
stop. Tim, stop.
Oh man.
I have a statement. I kind of have a statement, and this might sound so weird, but I don't know why. This is the first time I'm hearing LT. I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like he sounds like Chad Knaus a little bit. I don't know. I don't know why.
I've ever gotten that.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it, Alpha.
I hear it a little bit. I hear it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're teaching you down there in Atlanta, but you need to figure that shit out, man.
Hey, he's at least not
Teaching
Detroit.
him about Chase Elliott.
Yeah.
I see.
All right, so I think we did all the interviews. Congrats, Resistance, to a impressive second place, staying with Max the whole race. Next race, Brett, are you excited for Kansas?
We'll
He still
see.
sucks.
We'll ask him. We'll ask him
Sorry,
when
he's my
not
teammate.
when
Brett
he's not
is
dealing
not
with
as
some.
fast as he used to be.
We'll ask him like when he's not dealing with some stuff later in the week.
Motherfucker calls me racist one more time, I'm gonna fucking.
He's
Oh my
typing
God.
up an essay.
I'm an
We'll leave
RKO
before
the
it
entire
happens.
Fucking chat.
Yeah, you might want to end the stream.
Thanks everyone for watching. Kansas is next week, same time, same place,
Let's
at-
get ready to rumble.
on the 29th.
Winter Series at the Watkins Glen.
That's Sunday at 9.
Yeah.
Watkins
Be there.
fucking Glen.
Watkins Glen.